Today we're going to be talking about us, me and you. I know, it's kind of weird. We're not directly talking about me and you. We're kind of indirectly talking about me and you. Because this topic addresses the type of relationship that we have. Me as a podcaster and you as a listener. But also, to zoom out from that, me as a public figure and you as somebody who consumes content on me. Today we're going to talking about parasocial relationships. Now I probably heard this term because it's a buzz term. The term parasocial relationships has been used a lot over the past few months and the past few years, but it's especially relevant now with the internet. Before I go any further, because I just want to jump into the topic, but I have to be responsible in the latest definition of parasocial relationships so that we're really on the same page here. Parasocial relationships are one-sided relationships where one person is interested in time, and the other party, the persona, is completely unaware of the other's existence. I think the most obvious example is this: a celebrity and a fan. The celebrity is completely unaware of the individual fan's existence, yet the fan is putting large amount of emotional energy and interesting time into supporting the celebrity. Just like an awfully harsh way to look at it, but it is the truth. This applies to actors and the characters that they play in movies. This applies to musicians. This applies to any type of online personality, whether that's a YouTuber, a podcaster, or just an influencer. This applies to every type of celebrity who puts themselves out there. It also applies to fictional characters, like, the characters that you reading up in a book or watching in a TV show or movie. I think why this is such an interesting topic to me is because I've experienced both sides of other parasocial relationships. I've experienced this side of it, where I'm the persona, I'm the public figures. People have parasocial relationship with me. But I've also had many parasocial relationships with public figures. I grew up watching a lot of YouTube, and YouTube is obviously more intimate than TV shows and movies and fictional characters. So I grew up with very strong parasocial relationships because I grew up watching YouTube. I also had parasocial relationships with other celebrities. For me, it was always the celebrity crushes, but on YouTube it was more like, oh, these are my friends. These are my friends, people I hang out with. The reason I wanted to discuss parasocial relationships is because, as resulting, it can be a little toxic on both sides, but it can also be incredibly positive and healthy. And I think my goal with this conversation is to just instill self-awareness and mindfulness around this topic so that both of us, me and you, can have it in the background of my mind that we have to keep our relationships under control so that they can be positive thing, they can be healthy thing. First, I'm talking about how parasocial relationships can be positive from the fan perspective and from the celebrity perspective. From the fan perspective, parasocial relationships can be incredibly beneficial in a lot of ways.